YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Now for another video. Once again working on the Slingshot. We are trying to gain subscribers, so if you like the video, please subscribe. We're trying to climb up to that 1,000 mark. Hit like on the thing, leave a comment, anything you want. Just try to help us get there if you would, please. Today is kind of a small product, but I've been using these suction cup mounts for my cell phone, and I use them in all my vehicles, but on this with the windshield, I don't know, this thing has already fallen off at least 2 or 3 times. I don't know if it's because of what it's made of. Also, the windshield's just a little bit flimsy. So I've gone and ordered one of the dash mount kits. I will go inside, kind of show you, do a review on that, show you everything you get with it, and get this off the windshield and get it mounted down here where it needs to be. So cut right back to that video in just a second while I go inside and get this ready. Alright, so I've got everything spread out here on the table that I've ordered with this kit. Slingmods.com is where I got it. I am not sponsored by them. I've just simply been ordering a lot of products from them since I've purchased the Slingshot a couple months ago. From what I saw, they had 3 different versions. They had this one, which was the cheapest. I believe it was $55 for the mount. And I think the other 2 were around $100. I don't hold me to that, but I believe that's what it was. I guess the mount itself, you will get the mount, you will get the, I guess kind of like the base plate, and then another plate underneath to help hold it on there. And these came from, looks like, NRG Innovations. And it says it's aluminum when you read the description, but I honestly didn't expect it to be this well made. This thing it's solid. I don't know if I was expecting it to be lighter or maybe not solid, but this is a good piece. They do come in 2 pieces, and I have some screws that will hold this together. They also have a big hole in the middle so you can actually run your power cord up to it or through it, so that you don't have a cord running, I guess, in front of your dash or anything like that. So I will be running that my power cord through there. I've ordered this one. I ordered the large one because I've got a bigger iPhone, and these are made by Ram Products, and you will simply open them up like this, put your phone in, and it holds it very well. And I'll show you that more when I get it mounted to the car. And ordered the ball joint that will go into the actual mount, and then this will help hold everything, and you can aim it wherever you want it once everything. And these are all made by Ram Products. You get all of your mounting hardware. You get the 2 little bolts that will actually hold the dash pod together, and then an assortment of bolts to hold everything onto the dash. I will say that I ordered this because it was $55, and I didn't understand why the other ones were $100. Although to me, they look better than this one. Once I got it, I probably should have splurged for the $100 just because it is a very well made product. I don't know why. I just kind of think I thought it was going to be something that might last maybe about a year or something like that. Wasn't really expecting it to be plastic, but just not made as well as it is. And I think that the design of it is pretty good. I like the other 2 better because they don't have the exposed screws, but I already have something planned for that won't have the screws exposed. I'm going to actually use, well, I'll show you maybe in a couple weeks when they come in. Now we're going to get this out, and I'll kind of show you the one thing I did see on the reports, not the reports, but the reviews of this, is that it doesn't come with instructions. It's not hard to do. It's actually pretty simple, but there were some people complaining that they weren't sure how to take the dash apart, or there's no instructions on what to do. So I'll kind of go through those steps, show you what you do to get it on here. It's probably about maybe a 5-10 minute job max, and that will include drilling the dash for the hole for the cord. So let me get all this out into the garage, and we'll kind of go over the instructions of how to install it. Be right back. All right, so when you get into I guess the dash portion, or the cockpit of your Slingshot. This is a 2017, and I'm sorry, I don't know if all of them are the same through certain years. But on your radio, I have four bolts. One here, one here, one here, one here. You're going to take these bolts out, They're about that long. Remove the faceplate from your radio. And on this, you just kind of pull down and pull outward. And the whole radio will come down and slide out. And then that gives you access to be able to put the bolts through the top portion. Up here on the top, there's kind of like 2 push pins or covers. I used the flathead screwdriver and I popped them up, and on one of them I used a puller, and the other one I just simply used some needle nose pliers. So both work depending on what you have in your tools. And your pod will mount right there, and we're going to drill a hole so we can actually run the cord up through here, and then it'll come up through the top and just have a little bit hanging out versus running it right in front of the thing. So pull your radio out, pop those 2 little push pins out, and from there it's just basically drilling the hole if you're going to run the cord, or bolting it down, making sure that you use your plate underneath just to keep it solid. So I'm going to go ahead and get the drill out and drill that hole for the cord, get it ran, and get this thing mounted up. Be right back. Okay, so for your cord, there's a hole right here on the side where the hinge is. Run it through here, and it'll come in through the back, and just run it up through the hole, and then just make sure it goes through both the bottom bracket and the top bracket properly, and you're not kinking it or anything like that. But it's pretty simple. I mean, I guess you could I don't even know why you would need a drill, but you could drill a hole through it if you were worried about the hinge. So anyway, pretty simple. I'm going to get this sucker mounted up. So these are what I have planned for my bolts. I've actually got, these are off of the license plate covers. They've got, of course, the Lamborghini Bull on them, which is my favorite dream car, what I'm building to try to get next. And although they're silver, I have black ones ordered. These are going to go on for now, but they just simply screw on. There's a little thing that comes with them where you can screw them on. And I will get the black ones on as soon as they come in. But this will cover your screw. And they'll look like so, front and back, and they will be black as soon as those new ones come in. Now here it is with the cord ran, and I'm going to put my phone mount on there in a second. See how much cord I actually need hanging out. But that is it. There's not much to this, but it is for me, in my honest opinion, it's a well-made product. It is very sturdy. So yeah, I like it. I think total with this and all of the attachments, you can also, there's 3 holes up front. I don't know if you can see them, it's 1, 2, 3. So you can actually mount a rear view mirror, you can do another phone mount, whatever you want to do. They're all drilled, and then there's another hole in the very top up here. So there it is, basically installed. And then after you're done, you just put the radio back in, put the cover back on, put the bolts on, and you're ready to go. So let me get the phone attachments on here real quick, get this other cover on, and I'll do another finish up the video. Thank you. Sorry, it's a little noisy. There's people outside mowing and weed eating, but this is your mount. Got just enough cord to come in through the bottom of it. It holds it very, very solid, very, very stable. And you can use this to mount different things. You can use it to mount phones, GPS, TomTom, different things like that. You can turn it sideways, and all you do is grab the side, little clips, push them together, pop your phone in, and it's really stable. I don't have a feeling that this is going to go anywhere while I'm driving. So there you have it, at $130, which is quite a bit more than the suction cup. Those things are about, I think they're $15 at Walmart. And like I said, I love them on my cars. They do well on the regular glass, but they don't seem to do well here. And if I wanted, I can add a rear view mirror or anything like that I wanted to add to this pod. But this is very stable, and it's from the steering wheel. It's right in reach of where I could hit the button, check a text, push the phone back off, see who's calling, anything like that. So if you're thinking about getting one, that's how you install them. And just to let you know, I think they're built very well. They're made out of a very sturdy aluminum. This part is, all this is plastic. the RAM parts, but they're very strong. When you lock this in place, it does not move. And yeah, this is an iPhone 7 Plus. It's not the biggest one, but it's on the bigger side. When you order these RAM extensions, they have a smaller version and then they have a larger version for $3 more. And I bought the larger version and it holds the phone perfectly. And I do think that it would hold my TomTom really well too. So, and you can see with the little clip, the little caps, those will be black in about a week when the new ones come in. But for now, I'm just going to use the silver, but I think that's going to finish it off pretty nicely so you don't have to see the bolts. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you do like it, please hit subscribe. We are really trying to get up to that 1,000 mark and then go beyond that, but that's my next goal. And leave a comment, hit like. Please help us support us and help us get this channel big. I appreciate it. Have a good day.